Welcome back to SDA Academy. I'm Thiago, and in this series, we are guiding you through software-defined automation to help you get the most out of your trial. In this second lesson, we will focus on one of our key features, PLC code version control. This feature is essential for maintaining better control over your PLC project versions, allowing you to manage and track code changes efficiently. Let's dive in and explore how PLC versioning can transform your workflow. In this lesson, you will learn how to handle PLC projects from the most varied vendors, how to read project code using software-defined automation's web-based project viewer, how to compare the code of different versions of the same project, and how to check what are the new files as well as the modified and the deleted files of a project version. Let's get started. After logging in, you see this screen with 3 listed gateways. Please note that everything in this free trial environment is a demonstration tool, so all the gateways are dummy gateways. You may remember from lesson 1 that a gateway is a device that works like a connection bridge between your local network and the PLC network, like a VPN. Each gateway corresponds to a specific vendor. The Customer Experience Center gateway is linked to a Codesys PLC. The Final Assembly Engine Assembly gateway is related to a Rockwell PLC. Lastly, the Paint Shop gateway is linked to a Siemens Paint Booth PLC. You can filter the devices using the Control Groups filter. For example, I can filter only the devices in our European factory, where we have the Siemens PLC. Check out the other filtering options. Let's select the Siemens PLC. On this screen, you can see some interesting options. Let's click on Project Versions, the main focus of this video. We see that this PLC has 3 projects linked to it. On this new screen, you can click on the More Options icon to see various actions you can take with this project, such as deploying it, marking it as deployed, or opening it or browser-based engineering, which is a topic that will be covered in a later lesson. You also have the option to download the project as other options. However, today's focus is on versioning possibilities, so let's select the latest project version. Once selected, the View Version and Delete Items options become enabled. Let's open the web-based project viewer by clicking on View Version. Here is the project viewer screen. You can check all your project files, search for specific files on the search bar, filter by the type of the file, and so on. Now, let's compare two different versions of this project. You can compare different versions of your project using this button on the project viewer screen. Or you can go back to the PLC screen and click on the project versions button there. Let's select the latest version and the first version and compare both versions. You'll notice that the View Version button now becomes Compare Versions. Let's click on that button to compare them. Here we are again on the project viewer screen, but there are some differences now. Initially, the project viewer selected just the files that have modifications or the new files. If we had deleted files, they would be shown here as well. By clicking on the Filter Options button, you can see that in addition to filtering by type, we can filter by status now. Deleted, shown in red, added, shown in green, or modified, shown in blue. For example, this process control FB2 is a new file added by the latest version. Now, checking the main OB1, no pun intended, Star Wars fans, which is outlined here in blue, we see that there are some changes, with some additions in green and some deletions in red, like the lack of the true boolean on the right side here. The default tag table is another modified file with some additions, as you can see. So, in this lesson we learned the basics of software-defined automation's web-based project viewer. Now you are able to read PLC code using our console. to analyze project differences along different versions and to identify the modified, the deleted, and the new files on any project. And that concludes our second lesson on version control in your software-defined automation trial environment. For more resources, visit softwaredefinedautomation.io or at docs.softwaredefinedautomation.io and be sure to check out Lesson 3 about browser-based engineering along with all the other videos in this series. Thanks for watching!